Hello, everybody. I thought I'd come on for a few minutes today and bring you a little bit of information about my channel. And I'm welcoming everybody to my channel. I am Grandpa, and this is Coffee Time with Grandpa. I post videos about paganism. I post videos about senior citizens trying to struggle during this time of recession and how to save money, to live a simpler life, to live a more spiritual life. And hopefully the information that I bring to you will be of interest to you, because I talk about astrology sometimes. As you can tell by the chart behind me here, I talk about my altar, which is right here. Uh, I talk about a lot of different interesting subjects: reincarnation, near-death experiences, a lot of supernatural stuff that people have experienced over the ages, and try to explain them a little bit better so people in our modern day and age will understand. Uh, Today we're going to talk about the top 5 secrets to living a simple life. Uh, it is so important and so pertinent now in our modern age that we scale back a little bit during this time that we're in and start living a more enjoyable and peaceful life, a life that is with less stress, is what I'm trying to say. A very simple life, because if you start breaking your life down in more simplistic views and more ways of living a very simple life, you will start uh, enjoying life better. You will always get some benefit out of living a more simple life. The less things you have in your life, the less complicated your life is going to be. And that is just a philosophy that I have lived by for many eons. I am 74 years old, so I've lived a quite good life so far, and I hope to have many more in the future. I still have a lot to say, a lot to bring to my audience, and I hope you will come along on this journey. One of the things that stands out in my mind is uh, how to protect your energy, your your spiritual energy, like it's currency, like it's money. In other words, don't spend all of your spiritual energy until you're broke. And broke, I mean broken in two. Uh, you have to conserve your strength, your spiritual energies for the important things in life so you can move upward, go to a higher frequency, and get away from that negative world that we seem to be living in to a more positive world. Because once you make that shift, you will help other people also make that shift, and you will eventually have a happier life. I live my life very simple, and I am happy. I don't need anything. Uh, the world supplies everything that I need, and many times over. I am doing good, and I live on a very small budget every month. I am one of those senior citizens that doesn't get a large check every month. I live on a very small check, but I make do. I adjust my life to where I can still be happy. I can still have goals. I can still have my energy and my health, which is so important to living a simple life. Those are some of the things that you need to really take care of. Say no to your friends. Don't be afraid to say no. When some friends are abusing you and using you, uh, just come to the reality that your life is more important. You need to please yourself. Do not get into that trap in life where you're constantly trying to please others, because it's more important for you to take care of yourself. This is one of my many little secrets that I have. I have learned over the years to just say no, plain and simple. Less noise in your life, less clutter, less stimulation of drama. You know the type of people I'm talking about. People that are so dramatic about everything. Oh, I ran out of bread and I'm going to starve to death. Well, get your fat, lazy ass up out of the couch and get in there and make you some homemade bread, and you won't have to buy bread in the store. Okay? That's the simple solution. Always strive to simplify your life to where you can manage it with less stress. Because stress, according to the doctors around the world, stress is a big contributing factor in people dying young. Wake up. Less stress, longer longevity in life. You're much healthier. And I just hope I am reaching the audience that I need to reach. Now, number two, live more in tune with nature by grounding yourself to nature. Take your shoes off. We have created shoes uh, ever since the Ice Age. Mankind is wearing some kind of shoes on their feet to keep their feet warm. Well, I can understand during the Ice Age, but once it warmed up, people continued wearing shoes. And so they disconnected themselves with those frequencies of Mother Nature, the grounding that's in the ground, the electric energy that you get in the ground, that your body now in the modern age has been cut off. You don't, unless you go out in a park or in a field where there's soft grass, and you take your shoes off and you take your socks off and you walk around to ground yourself. It's so important. Find you a tree, a beautiful tree specimen in the park somewhere, and lay along that tree, touch the tree, hug the tree, ground yourself with nature. It will heal your body. It will definitely put you in a positive mood, because I just went out this week and I just recently posted a video about going to the local lake that we have in our area. And I went out and I walked along the beach and walked along the lake front in the sand with my shoes off. I went into the water with my shoes off. And oh, I felt so much better. I noticed a calm coming over me when I did that. I went to the trees, which are hundreds of years old. These trees around the lake have been here since the Indians were here. Uh, I hugged the trees. I felt the energy coming from the trees and the trunks and the roots. It's such a soothing experience. Align yourself with nature. That is my secret that I want to depart on you. Living life very simple. Try to simplify your life, which is number three on the list. Make home simple. Uh, do not make a cluttered home where you store a bunch of stuff and become one of these people, that clutter their houses. They can't even throw away a magazine. Uh, Go ahead and declutter your home. Make your home basically a simple home where you feel comfortable, where you can enjoy your life, read a book, have you a little rocking chair like I have here. And this is my peaceful space in my house where I do my filming. And then I have read so many books here and have meditated and done different things here with my altar, uh, had incantations, set my intentions for the day, week, or month, whatever it might be, praying for people that need prayer in their life, that need other people to pray for them also. It is so. It's not just a Christian thing about praying. It's also a pagan thing. Pagans pray a lot for help from the universe, from help from Mother Earth, for rainfall, so their gardens can get watered. We set our intentions, which are prayers, asking for blessings to be upon us. It's very simple. Using these tools you'll be able to make your life very, very simple, and you will be happier and more joyous for it. Now, another thing is to create an environment in your home that's less stressful, and for you to build your spiritual foundation. And I'm talking about what Christ called the inner soul, uh, that spiritual foundation. Not going to a church or going to a temple, which you can do to get inspiration. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but beware of people that are trying to control you. You are your own man or woman, and you need to take control of your life so you can change your life for you to be happier and live longer and be healthy and love your family, love your children, love your great grandchildren, love your neighbor. Those are the missions that Christ taught. And although I am not a Christian, I am a pagan, but I do believe in a lot of the Christian values that Christ taught originally in the church. I don't. I discard everything else after 300 years after his death, when the Council of Nicaea was established and they started bringing in and changing what Christ was really trying to tell us, what he was trying to teach us. Christ was trying to teach us to live a simple life. Love your neighbor. Those are not just words. You have to live those words. It's so important for everyone to understand to do not hate anybody. Do not do what the negativity in the evil world has to offer. Stay away from all that. Now, always remember Grandpa loves to see new people on his channel. And I love to see new people subscribe to my channel. So always put a like down if you like what you're hearing from my words. Put a like, share it with your friends and family. Add a little comment. If you have a prayer request, add that comment on. And every full moon, I send prayer requests to the heavens by burning them in my cauldron outside. It's just a little metal pot that I always put a little sage incense in. Then I write down what a person's prayer request is and fold it up and lay it there. And then I set fire to it and let it go to the heavens. Now, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I always love to have newcomers. I always try to answer every comment that you put on my channel, whether it's negative or positive. I realize that a lot of people can't always agree with me 100%, but let's talk about it. Let's get to know each other. Let's become friends. Let's explore the mystical world of paganism. Let's explore Christianity. Let's explore other religions as well. And then I will give you my pagan view on what my thoughts are about that any subject you want to talk about. I love you all. I greet everybody. Thank you for being with me and watching me on this channel. I so appreciate your support. Uh, Sending love and blessings to all. And guess what? It's that time and on the video. See you next time. Bye bye. Have a great week, people. Bye bye.